Hey everyone, and today I'm doing another video of my uni series, and in this one I'm going to be discussing partying, alcohol and drugs. This is quite a serious issue and quite a sensitive topic to be discussing, but it's also such an important one that I decided to make a video about this. But of course, this is just my own advice, my own experience. You can take it or leave it, you don't have to listen to me at all. But I thought I need to discuss certain things in regards to university that you could be experiencing right now if you're at uni, or you might be experiencing if you are planning on going to uni. And first of all, partying. Partying is a massive thing at uni, especially in England. I don't know about other countries, but in England, for most students, from what I've heard and seen, partying is like the most important thing, not really studying. Obviously depends what kind of person you are as well. I guess studying could be the most important, but with that also goes partying, and just kind of on the same level of importance for some. For some it's a little bit not as important, and for some it's actually more important than your studies. Most of the people that you will come across at university in England are the people that will go out loads, especially in the cities with big universities. Now that I live in Leeds, I see people out every single night till like early in the morning or even like late in the afternoon. Sometimes people party like crazy. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone. There are certain people who don't party, who don't choose to party, who won't participate in partying. But if you are not one of them people who like won't party at all, then this video will sort of apply to you anyway, no matter of how frequently you think you would like to go out or you go out. Especially at the start of uni, during freshers, during the first month, during the first few months, or when you're first year. And this is like mostly a first year experience. I've only just completed my first year. To those of you that don't know, the first year is really a lot about partying, especially because most courses at most universities, they don't count towards your degree, so people think they can kind of put their work aside and just party and make the most of the first year, which is fair enough as long as you don't overdo it, because it's so easy to overdo things at uni. When I first joined, the first week was crazy. I loved it. It was like a completely different experience. I had a couple of nightclubs in my own town, but they were only open on Friday and Saturday, and they were also not very busy. In Leeds, you had so many different nightclubs with different rooms, with different floors that were full packed of students every single night. And in the first week, I was going out every day, and I just stopped caring about so many other things and felt great at the start to not care about anything other than just to have fun. But of course, as uni started to get more serious and there was more work that needed to be handed in, that's when it got harder. And even though most first years don't count towards your degree, if you fail like certain modules, you won't be able to progress onto the second year, so you can't fail. And ultimately, you also want to do as well as possible academically in the first year, for then have second and third year easier. Even my tutors said that statistically, if you do well in the first year, you will do a lot better in the second and third year. The students who don't do so well in the first year rarely get a good degree in the third year, because it's quite difficult to then catch up and to then just have the right set of mind and a good work ethic. Even if you think you actually are quite advanced, certain people on my course are actually so great at what we are doing that they don't really need to study much, and then there are certain people who find it really hard. So you will find certain people that will know exactly what the first year is teaching already, and in that case I still think it's best to try to get like good grades, just because it gives you like a good work ethic and gives you a good set of plan and gives you a routine that you can then follow in the second and third year. Otherwise you might find it a little bit difficult. And also a lot of first years, if you miss the material from the first year, it will be really difficult to then catch up and know what's going on in the second and third year. You will see so many people around you who will not care about their course, who will party every single day, and you kind of want to obviously be like them, want to have so much fun, want to go out with them, but you can't cross the line, I don't think, because then it's going to be so hard for you. I was going through phases. There were phases where I was going gym, I was doing my work on time, I was very productive, I was filming videos, although yes, I was slacking on my channel, and I know that, and I'm so sorry guys, but yeah, there were some times where I was really productive and it was going really good for me. But then I also fell into this lifestyle of going out every single day for a bit. I think maybe for about a month and a half, I would literally just want to go out almost, maybe not every single day, because of course you had to catch up on your work and things, but I would leave all my work till the deadline and then do it at night, like day and night, a week before my deadline, and get really stressed just because prior to that deadline, like weeks ahead of that deadline, I would go out every single day and I would make so many new friends. But then I would go to Leeds casually to do some food shopping, and people would approach me and say hi to me and say my name, and I wouldn't even recognize them because I was meeting so many new people while partying that I just sort of lost the track. You will just get into such a wrong lifestyle. It can be so damaging for you and for your family and for people around you that care about you. It can also be very damaging for your own health, for your liver, for your physical appearance, if that's something that you care about, which I think you should. I think everyone should, to an extent, care about their physical appearance, and that kind of lifestyle will make very quick changes in like aging. Definitely you will age a lot faster if you drink loads and if you smoke or do drugs, which I'm going to cover in a second. It's a very damaging lifestyle, and it's also a trap that's so difficult to get out of. Once you start partying a lot, that's all you can think about. My goodness, I remember trying to do my work, trying to write a simple essay, and I'm quite an academic person, especially before university. I was very academic. I was having such great results in school and college. I got highest marks possible in college. I was really good at essay writing, but I remember that period of time when I used to go out loads, I was trying to write an essay, but all I could think about was dancing and partying, and I could hear music in my head, or I just wanted to play some music and not do any work but just dance, and that was so bad. Like, I can't even explain to you guys how bad that lifestyle can get and how that routine can just make you a completely different person. From a very smart academic person, you can turn into someone who won't be able to write a simple sentence, because all you'll be able to think about would be going out, meeting more people, dancing, drinking. As to drugs, I did not expect this would be as big of a thing, as huge of a thing as it honestly is at university. And this comes from someone who has seen it before. I went to college for 3 years. I had loads of different friends with loads of different lifestyles, and I've seen people who are taking drugs on a regular basis or even on daily basis. I've seen people who are taking heavy drugs, but I've never expected it to be such big of an issue at university as it honestly is. Or at least, I don't know, perhaps at my uni, perhaps in my city. I really don't know, but I think at least in most big cities that's definitely an issue. Everyone is their own person, and if somebody wants to experience something, then go ahead. But you have to understand how dangerous it can get, especially if your lifestyle is all about partying and going out. Once you start taking drugs, then it will be as difficult for you to stop as it is with like partying and drinking. Definitely a path that I'm personally staying away from. If you think you got into such a bad lifestyle that you can't really change it yourself, that you've been trying and you are willing to change it, because that's the most important. The most important is wanting to change the lifestyle and wanting to stop partying so much and drinking or doing drugs. If you are at the stage that you want to stop doing it and you've tried to stop but you can't stop yourself, there are people that can help you at your university. I'm pretty sure all universities have people that can help you with those kinds of issues. If you don't want to speak to someone directly from your university, you can speak to someone from NHS. You can go to your GP and they will refer you to someone who can help you, or you can look online and find someone who can help you through different websites. Your friends who perhaps party with you so much, if they are good friends and you're real friends, they will understand if you don't want to party so much. They will see that you need to stop. And if they can't see it and they just want to party and go out with you and they still encourage you to keep partying, even if you tell them that you want to sort of limit yourself from that, then they are not the right people you should be hanging out in the first place. At the end of the day, you will lose so much more than gain by falling into that lifestyle, and it's also extremely dangerous. But yeah guys, that is the end that I wanted to say for this video. I just hope all of you will stay safe. Thought I would make this video and perhaps some of you can find it somewhat beneficial or you can take some advice from it. I don't know. But yeah, that is the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, please like it and subscribe to me if you're not already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Take a moment.